2021. Today, we are privileged and honored to have with us our teacher.
我们的 ID， 你的 host ID 是什么？他们在问。啊，AA 什么 ？AA trainer。
Okay, I'll just check what happened in the.
他们在找你，会跟你联络。他们要把那个主播跟导播交给你。等一下。我也上去看一下。
William 已经开始了。
有。不是他有介绍吗？他会介绍啊，
他会介绍 William， 你们现在先不用讲话，他们会介绍你们。
I would like to apologize to all as there were some technical issues. So we'll start again. On behalf of International Buddhist Confederation, I would like to welcome you all for today's Dhamma Talk, that is Dhamma Talk 11, which is part of our ongoing fortnightly program called International Dhamma Talk series that was commenced on 19 November 2021. Today, we are privileged to have with us our teacher, Venerable Dao Hui, President, Chinese Young Buddhist Association, who would be teaching us on the topic Mahayana Buddhist Actions in accordance with Avatamsak Sutra. We welcome you, Venerable. The Dhamma Talk will be followed by 20 minutes of Q&A. So I request Brother William Chang, Venerable Teacher's English interpreter, to kindly take over the Q&A session after Venerable's teaching. With this, I would like to read out Venerable's brief bio. Venerable Dao Hui is the president of Chinese Young Buddhist Association and abbot of Guangshu Monastery in Taiwan. Venerable is also the director of the Dhamma Propagation Committee for the Buddhist Association of Republic of China in Taiwan. He became a monk when he was very young because he was identified by the abbot at the age of 6 when his mother took him to the temple. The old abbot said to him, "This temple is yours. Are you willing to devote your whole life to Buddhism?" Venerable Dao Hui answered yes immediately without any hesitation at that moment. Venerable is a diligent practitioner. He works on the propagation of Buddhism to the young Buddhists in Taiwan by focusing on the Hua Yang lineage, which is based on the Flower Adornment Sutra or Avatamsak Sutra. And this is also the topic Venerable will be speaking about today. Avatamsak Sutra is said to be the most important sutra in Mahayana Chinese tradition, which describes the acts and vows of Mahayana Bodhisattvas. This sutra also systematically describes the Buddhist steps to enlightenment and Buddhahood. Now, may I request Venerable Dr. Dhammapia, Secretary General, International Buddhist Confederation, to kindly welcome our teacher for today's program. Over to you, Venerable Dr. Dhammapia.
Okay, good evening. I think there is some technical problem today. Very nice to see Dr. Christy Chang and of course, most venerable Da Hui, the president of CYBA, and also the abbot of Guangshu Monastery, Taiwan. I welcome all of you to this online Dhamma Talk series. today is very important day. We are celebrating, observing the Mother Earth Day. We are here today because we have Mother Earth. Mother Earth is something, it personifies like a mother who nurtures the child. So we have everything on this planet Earth, Mother Earth. We need water, we have water, we need all the food, we have food, we have air, oxygen, and everything is given to us. So at the outset, I take this opportunity to express my greetings and also best wishes to all of you on this auspicious occasion of Mother Earth Day. And the Dhamma Talk series is also very important. The topic of Venerable Dahui will be speaking is the Mahayana Bodhisattva's actions in accordance with Avatamsaka Sutra. Right. So Bodhisattva is Bodhisattva, a person who does all the good actions to benefit all sentient beings. So today is a very important day, the Mother Earth Day, and whatever we'll be doing, definitely to benefit all sentient beings on this planet, Mother Earth. So I welcome Venerable Dahui, and I would request you please take the floor and deliver your valuable Dhamma talk. Please, Most Venerable Dahui.
师父开始了。
诸山长老、法师大德、护法居士，大家晚安，大家吉祥。
Elders, venerables, and everyone attend tonight's meeting. Good night. Good evening.
今天很殊胜的因缘，非
Today,
常感恩我们印度佛教会的会长、秘书长邀请在云端上跟各位大德来分享佛法，深感无比的荣幸。
thank you so much for IBC and the General Secretary Dhammapia invited me to share with Buddha talk, Dharma talk in the cloud. I feel honored. Thank you.
今天要分享的是从《华严经》来谈大乘行者的菩萨道。
Today, I'm going to share with everyone. My topic is Mahayana Bodhisattva's actions in accordance with Avatamsaka Sutra.
我们知道佛教弘传到全球，分为三大派。
We know Buddhism propagated to the whole world with three tradition, three lineage.
有北传的佛教、南传佛教、藏传佛教，而我是在北传佛教出家。
There are Mahayana Buddhism, Theravada Buddhism, and Vajrayana Buddhism. And I've become a monk in the Mahayana Buddhism or Northern lineage.
北传佛教法师的特色就是仙风道骨，身着长飘的这个僧袍，还有6个洞的罗汉鞋。
The special character of the Northern lineage or Mahayana lineage is monk. The character is we wear long robes and we wear the monk shoes, also called the Arohan shoes with 6 holes.
小时候常看到出家人穿着轻盈的僧鞋，非常羡慕，也就触动我出家的因缘。
When I was very little, I saw monks wear the monk shoes. I just feel very jealous, and I suddenly want to become a monk.
长大了之后才知道， 这一双罗汉鞋，它的意义代表着对于世间的万物放下看破。
When I grown up, which I already become a monk for a long time, and one day I realized the Arohan shoes with the 6 holes. The meaning is asking us to dropping down the mundane affair and look outside of this world.
有2位年轻人，他们在读大学的时候，都会常常相约到寺庙去亲近老和尚。
There are 2 college students. When they are studying in the college, usually they come into my temple to visit old venerables.
他们毕业之后啊，到社会当中就一起进到一个公司里面工作。
After they graduate, they find works in same companies. They work together, become colleagues.
也许是工作的压力太大，所以呢，他们2个人的心情非常的郁闷。
Maybe their work is too stressful. They feel depressed.
就想起要去寺庙来见见老和尚，请求老和尚的开示。
So since they feel very stressed, so they decide to go to the temple to see old venerables, to listen to the Dharma talk.
当他们将心中的压力向老和尚叙说的时候，老和尚只回答他们一句话。
After they tell how much stress they have in their work, and they told everything to the old venerable, venerables only told them one word.
不过是一碗饭。
This word is, it is just a bowl of rice.
他们2位听了之后，都有不同的感受。
These 2 students, which they work together now, they heard the master say one bowl of rice. They have different feeling to this word.
其中的一位，他想一想，不过是一碗饭，何必在这里受苦呢？于是他就回他的家里面，开始务农，研究农业，最后也成为一个杰出的农业家。
One of the students, he take all the venerables word, one bowl of rice. He take that as, oh, I find a job. It is just for living, for my salary. It is boring. All the venerable is right. So he decided to quit his job, and he went home. He go home to become a farmer. And after a few years, he become a very successful agriculture expert.
另外一位，他也就安心下来，既然是这一份工作，他就死心塌地的好好的努力。
Another student, which is working right now, he listened to all the venerable says one bowl of rice. He said, oh, all the master is right. It's just the one bowl of rice. It's just a job. I should settle down and do my job well. So he just decided to stay and work for a living.
最后，他也升为高阶的经理人。
After a few years, he also become a CEO or high-level manager.
那2人又相约10年后一起去找老和尚。
The moment they make this decision, they make an appointment. They are going to come back to see the old venerable again after 10 years.
他们去见老和尚的时候，也将各自的努力向老和尚报告。
After 10 years, they meet again. They go see the old venerables, and they told the old venerables how much they have done, what happened to them during these 10 years.
老和尚回答他们也是一句话。
The old venerable replied them again with one word.
老和尚回答他们，不过是一念间，不管成功与失败，善与恶，都只在一念之间。
The old venerable replied them, it is between one thought. Doesn't matter good or bad, it's between one thought. Doesn't matter successful or failure, it is also just between one thought.
又过了10年之后， 两个人又再相约去见老和尚。
After 10 years, they met again and they go see the Venerable again.
这时候老和尚已经往生了，
And when they reach the temple, they find out the old Venerable is already passed away.
而当时他身边的小师父也已经升为住持了。
And the young monks next to the old Venerable is now the Abbot.
老和尚在临终的时候，交给这个小师父一封信，交代他们这两位来的时候，请他转交这一封信。
But the old Venerables, he left a message in a letter and gave to the young monk, the Abbot, say, few years later, there will be two people come to visit me again. I will be passed away already. Please give this letter to them.
他们两位将信打开，里面只写了一句话。
And these two men just get the letter from current Abbot and they open the letter.
就写着一口气。
The letter only says one word. It says one breath.
老和尚的提示就是告诉我们，每一个人到最后，人生啊，就是剩一口气。
The old Venerables want to tell these two people, doesn't matter how much you have achieved in your life, it is just one breath.
当无常到来，这一口气没了，我们就轮回到下一世了。
When the time is coming, this one breath is gone, we are going to the next reincarnation.
所以，当我看到这个故事，我就想到我出家的僧邪，他的看破跟放下，对我带来的是很大的意义。
When I looking at this story, it reminded me of when I was very little, I see the monk's shoes. The monk's shoes told me to look outside of this world and drop down the mundane affair. It is very meaningful and aspiring to me.
我们待在北传的寺庙，每一天都有晨钟暮鼓。
When we are in the northern lineage, in the Mahayana temple, every day we have bells in the morning and drums in the night.
这意味着钟声可以敲醒迷茫的众生，找到觉悟之路。
The bell in the morning symbolizes it can awaken the sentient beings that are still asleep. And
而这个鼓的声音啊，它就代表着精进不懈。
the bell can awaken the sentient being which is asleep and find the awareness. And the drums can remind everyone to practice diligently.
每天早晨起床的时候，我们就会听到钟声。
Every morning when we wake up, we will hear the bells.
我们的内心就会念《华严经》里面的一句偈颂。
When we hear the bells in our tradition, we are going to say a verse in our mind.
闻钟声，烦恼轻；智慧长，菩提真。离地狱，出火坑。愿成佛，度众生。
When we hear the bell, our tradition told us to chant this verse in our mind, which is coming from the Avatamsaka Sutra. It says, when I hear the bell chimes, my vexation become light.
这也就是提醒着我们，
When my wisdom grow, my bodhicitta increase, I will get away from hell and get away from the fire hole, fire pit. And I always make a vow to become Buddha and transcend sentient beings.
这也就是提醒着我们要发四弘誓愿。
It reminds us to always have 4 great vows.
所谓众生无边誓愿度，烦恼无尽誓愿断，法门无量誓愿学，佛道无上誓愿成。
The four great vows is I must transcend the unlimited amount of sentient beings. It says I will always learn unlimited amount of the Dharma, and I will always drop down unlimited amount of fixation, and I will diligently practice to achieve Buddhahood.
当我们每天在做早晚课的时候，在大殿里面还有一样法器非常的特别。
When we practice our homework, the chanting work in the morning and the night, there is one of very important Dharma instrument in our temple, in our hall,
就是木鱼。
the wooden fish.
这个木鱼就是代表着不闭眼睛的鱼。
The fish wooden fish symbolize the fish never close eyes.
在经典里面有不修习菩萨，还有常精进菩萨。这个意思呢，就是鼓励修道人不可以过分的懈怠、懒惰，应当精进。
In the sutra, there are bodhisattva that never rest. There are bodhisattva that always diligently practice. It is the wooden fish symbolize and encourage practitioners. Don't rest too much. Don't be lazy. We should always practice diligently and work on the Dharma work.
佛教有流水的木鱼，代表着我们在诵经跟念佛的声音，犹如潺潺的流水。
The Buddhism says flowing water and the wooden fish, because wooden fish sounds like a river sound. It never stops. It symbolizes practice diligently and never stop.
这滔滔不断的流水奔向未来，就在是告诉我们，人生也要在精进不息的生活中才会有成就。
The wooden fish sound just like a river sound, never stop, like water running to the future, symbolize our life. We need to always practice diligently so we can have some achievement towards the Buddha work, Buddhahood.
常常也有人问，年纪轻轻为什么要学佛呢？
There are also people ask me, usually they ask, why should I learn Buddhism when I was young? A young man should not learn Buddhism.
佛到底是什么？
What
什
is-
么是佛的境界？菩萨的心量有多大？
What is Buddha? What is Buddha's state? How vast is Bodhisattva's mind?
在华严经中，如来出现品、菩萨问名品、佛不思议法品，都提到佛的境界。
In the Avantasaka Sutra, there are chapters mentioned. Those chapters are Buddha appearing chapter, Bodhisattva asking chapter, Buddha miraculous chapter. Those chapters mention about the Buddha's state. The Buddha's state is both compassion and wisdom. The fusion, the mix of compassion and wisdom.
也就是悲智双运、圆融无碍、事理无碍、事事无碍这样的一个法界体性智。
The sutra talk about a wisdom, essence wisdom of Dharma-hatu or Dharma realm. The sutra talk about the phenomenon is no difference from the principle, and the principle is no difference from the phenomenon. They are not obstacles to each other, and until we will find out phenomenon does not bother phenomenon.
在华严经如来现象品提到，云何是佛地？云何是诸佛境界？云何是诸佛加持？云何是诸佛所行？
In the Avantasaka Sutra, there is a chapter, Buddha phenomenon chapter. it says, what is Buddha's stages? What is Buddha's states? What is Buddha's empowerment? What is Buddha's act?
佛的境界就是觉悟人生圆满的境界。
And the Buddha's state is, Buddha is a great wise man who aware his life, aware the one human life and become enlightenment.
是一个完全大慈悲、大智慧、大力量的一个境界。
The state has great wisdom, great compassion, and great power.
那么要如何达到这样的境界呢？
But how do we reach such a state?
我用一个比喻，
I'm going to make an example.
好比我们在电脑前面打开电脑，进入到打游戏的在电脑里面打游戏。
Work towards Buddhahood is like play computer video game. Like when we sit down in front of the computer, log into the computer game and playing the games.
游戏里面的角色并不是我，但是它是为我所控制。
The character in the game is not me, but I get to control this character.
但是呢，众生迷于这个角色，将自己想为是游戏里面的角色。
But usually the sentient beings is immersed into the games. They take elusive characters and believe they are the characters, and they lost in the game.
因此迷于世间的种种境界。
So when we live in this world, just like play video games, we immerse in the game, we lost ourselves, just like we lost ourselves in this lifetime, we think this world and our life is real.
当我们从电脑登出的时候，就会知道回到原来的自己。
Only when we sign out from the computer, we can coming back to ourselves. We are outside the game.
在打游戏里面，大家迷于这个游戏的时候，其实芸芸的众生都在不断的追求，就好比是在打游戏里面不断的升级，就好像我们在人生里面不断的追求名跟利。
In the video games, people trying to beat the monsters, get the prize, get the coins, upgrade themselves, going to the next level. Just like when we are in our life, we lost ourselves. We are looking for money, looking for profit, looking for fame. Our life is just like a video game.
只有懂佛法的人才知道自己不在游戏当中，是在游戏之外。
Only Buddha practitioners, the true Buddha practitioners, knows we are outside the game. We are not in the game.
能够自如的登出登入，而不是陷在其中出不来。
And the dharmas and the sutras, Buddha taught us how to practice, just like we learned how to sign out from the game, not trapped in the game.
当我们要达到开悟的境界，
If we want to reach the state of enlightenment,
我们的修行在于能跟所之间。
if we want to reach enlightenment, and our practice is between what I do and what I can do.
举例来说，身念住，你在修这个身念住的时候，有一个能观照的心跟所观照的境界。
So there is a practice, the monks visualization. In this practice, we are going to practice what state I can observe and what mind I can observe.
通常我们在修行的过程，第一个阶段会进入到所观的境消失。
When we practice, usually first we are going to enter a stage that the phenomenon we observe is disappearing.
但是还有一个能观的心，我们必须将能观的心也放下，就好比是桶底脱落，能所两忘。
But there is also a mind that can observe the phenomenon. This mind is also elusive. We need to drop this mind too. So we forget what we observe, and we forget what the mind that can observe. When we drop both, is what our practice looking for.
这个时候，我们就纯然一个没有办法比喻它，而我们汉传佛教叫它为本来面目，也叫做佛性，也叫自性。而它的功能呢，就像太阳一样，只有照。它不管能照所照，它的功能就是照。
And when we dropping down the phenomena we observe and the mind that can observe, when we drop both, we will go into a miraculous state. That state cannot be described. It is the enlightenment state. It is Buddha's state. This we are coming back to our true nature mind. It is just like sunlight. It can shining. It can spotlight on things, but with no source, because we are going back to our emptiness of true mind.
因此，佛陀在说法的时候都会放光。
That's why when Buddha gives the Dharma speech, he always illuminate, because it's like sunlight.
佛陀在《华严经》里面说法的时候，他会从白毫放光，从口放光来宣说《华严经》。
When Buddha gives the Dharma speech of Avatamsaka Sutras or any sutra, he always illuminates the light first. From his white hair, there is a white hair between Buddha's eye. He always illuminated from the white hair and illuminate from his mouth.
当佛陀口放光的时候，就是要宣说佛的境界的经典。
When Buddha's mouth illuminate the light, means he is about to give the Dharma talk.
另外，在经中一定会放光明之云。
And also in the sutra, there is always illuminating cloud.
这些光明云呢，就代表佛陀的智慧跟福德而展现出来的一个境界。
The different type of the cloud, illuminating cloud, they symbolize Buddha's wisdom and merit. Buddha's wisdom and merit manifest those clouds.
所以我们在佛教当中，当你走到哪里去讲经说法的时候，都有人跟你说：“谢谢你来放光，谢谢你来开示。”
So in the Buddhism, doesn't matter where you go to give Dharma talk, there are always people tell you, "Thank you so much for coming here to illuminate. Thank you so much for the Dharma talk."
将说法比喻为放光，这是非常有意义的。
People make equivalence between Dharma talk and the illumination is very meaningful.
佛陀在宣说大乘经典的时候，他的放光在大乘经典中到处可见。
So every time when Buddha gives Dharma talk, especially in the Mahayana tradition, Mahayana Buddhism, he always illuminated first.
甚至有的经典的名称直接就翻译为半光般若经。
So there are even some sutras, they make illumination become the name of the sutra. For example, there is a sutra named Illumination Paramita Sutra.
在《金刚经》里面，开头的经文就说：“尔时世尊时时，左依持钵，入舍卫大臣起时，于其城中次第起矣，还至本处。”
In the beginning of Diamond Sutra, in the beginning, the sutra says, at this time, Buddha is eating, he wear his robe, holding his bowl, going to the Sravasti city for begging for the food. And after he finished gathering the food, he coming back to his place. After he finished the food, he put his robe and the bowl down, and he washed his feet, and he sit back.
半食器，收衣钵，洗足以，扶坐而坐。
继续，然后翻了。
这一段经文都是在说明佛陀他在放光。
This section of sutra says Buddha is illuminating.
着衣持钵就是手上放光。
Here, let me explain to you why. When he wear his robe and holding his bowl, his hand is illuminating.
入舍卫大臣次第起时，说明佛陀在路上经过，大家都看到佛，这是眼中放光。
Going to the Suravati city to begin for the food, it says Buddha walking on the road. He make everyone see him. It is illuminating from the eye.
半食器代表口中放光。
Finishing his food is illuminating from the mouth.
洗足以代表脚上放光。
When Buddha wash his feet is illuminating.
扶坐而坐代表通身放光。
After he finished eating, he go back to his seat. His whole body is illumination.
甚至于尔时世尊都可以说佛陀通身放着般若之光。
Even at this time, Buddha, in the very beginning, it can be seen as Buddha always illuminating the light of wisdom and the paramita at any time.
佛陀他在行住坐卧都放着真理之光。
So Buddha always illuminate the light of the truth. Doesn't matter he is in motion, in still, sitting, and lying down.
现在的科学仪器都可以测出人体的能量都是有光亮的，证明佛陀放光是真实的情况。
Well, it might sound like a story, but now there is a lot of science instrument can test the human body actually have different light and different illumination, such as Korean photography. It shows the Buddha's illumination is real.
其实我们跟佛陀一样，每天有在这放光啊。
Actually, we are just like a Buddha. We are illuminating every day.
当我们口说善良的语言、柔软语、安慰语的时候，就是我们的口放光。
When we are saying kind word, nice word, our mouth is illuminating.
当我们用慈悲的眼睛看待着众生，用智慧的眼睛看着社会，这就是眼中放光。
When we're looking at the world with compassion eye, we use our compassion eyes to looking at the people and use our wisdom eye to observe the society. Our eye is illumination.
我们的耳朵听着佛法，还有赞扬佛陀的放拜，这就是耳朵放光。
When we are listening to the Dharma talk, when we are listening to the Buddha's music and the songs, our ear is illuminating.
我们的脸上有慈祥的笑容，这就是脸上放光。
When our face is smiling, when our face is full of the compassion, our face is illuminating.
心中的慈悲、菩提、悼念，这不就是心中放光吗？
When our mind have compassion, empathy, sympathy, bodhicitta, and the diligence practice as well, our mind, our heart is illuminating.
我们的身体，我们的行住坐卧的威仪，这样的庄严，不就是通身放光吗？
If we always keep the proper posture, right posture. Doesn't matter when we are walk, sleep, emotion, standing, we're always in the magnificent posture. Looks very calming. Our body is illuminating.
一个人如果到了无光可放，就好像黑漆皮灯笼，心灯不亮，那还算是个人吗？
Let's say if a person he have no light to illuminate, just like a black lantern without the light, your mind is not bright. You are not a man, you are not a human.
所以我们不要只注意外在的阳光、电光、灯光、火光，甚至于邪魔外道的黑暗之光。
We should not just paying attention to the sunlight, light bulb, and the firelight.
最重要的是要注意我们的光在哪里，我们的眼、耳、鼻、舌、身、意是不是都能放光呢？
And we need to avoid the dark light and the fake light from false religion. The most important is we need to focus and focus on where is our own light. Our eye, our ear, nose, tongue, body, all can illuminate. And we need to make sure our heart, our mind can illuminate.
如果我们能够将我们内心的真如般若之光点亮，甚至于照亮别人，这样的人生不是与佛的境界相契合吗？
We need to light up the light in our mind. How to do that? The only way to light up our own light is to find out our true self, true nature, and find out the paramita, the truth. By doing this, our mind can be light up. And by let our mind light up, we will be equal to Buddha.
当我们能够了解佛陀不可思议的境界，那我们可以来反观我们现在当下学佛的人有几类。
Now, after we compare ourselves, where is the light to the Buddha's miraculous illumination state, we are going back to our everyday life, discuss about there are 6 types of Buddhists. What are they and how do we practice?
我将它分为6类，里面有所求、无所求，而第6类呢，就是指菩萨。
I section these Buddhists into 6 types. There are type who always looking for something. There are type who is not seeking for something, and there are practitioners.
第1类是敬佛的人，他既没有皈依三宝，也没有了解佛教的义理，但是呢，他并不反感佛教，甚至于觉得佛像非常的庄严。
So the first type is those who, let's call it close to Buddha. These people, they didn't refuge. They didn't take refuge. They don't understand Buddhist this idea much. They don't study sutra, but they don't hate Buddhism. They don't mind Buddhism. They believe Buddhism can bring liberation to people, and they think Buddha statue is magnificent.
他因为父母的关系，也就亲近三宝。
Usually, this kind of close to Buddha people is because their family is a Buddhist, so they like Buddhism.
第2种是求佛的人，他虽然没有为佛教做什么，但是呢，他遇到困难的时候，就会想起佛祖能够帮助他。
The second type is the Buddha seeker. Usually, they don't study Buddhism. They don't care about Buddhism much. But when they are in trouble, when they are in the suffering, they will think, "Oh, I need to go to the temple. The Buddha can help me."
一旦他遇到生病了、穷困或者失意、失败的时候，他会来到佛前来祈愿。
So when this Buddha seeker, when they are become sick, poor, or failure, sad, depressed, or any kind of life obstacles, they will come into the temple asking the help from Buddha.
这样的祈愿会增加他的力量。当他的愿望实现时，他还会来还愿的。
And I'm not saying this type of Buddha seeker is not good. It is also a good cause because the fact he go to temple looking for help, he will pray, he will chanting the Buddha's name, the mantra, the sutra. So the Buddha will increase the power in his mind. And if his wish fulfills, he will even going back to the temple to appreciate the Buddha. It will increase his connection and causality to the Buddhism.
第三类的人，他觉得佛陀很慈悲，很有智慧，自己很渺小。
The third type is called the Buddha worshipper. They feel Buddha is almighty, is very powerful compassion. He feel himself is very small.
佛陀那么伟大，他呢非常的恭敬，发自内心的来礼佛。
So those Buddha worshippers, they always think, "Oh, Buddha is so great." So he just sincerely worshiping and just coming from his heart, the most sincerely, uppermost sincerely prostration to the Buddha.
他拜得非常如法的时候，也能与佛接心，然后呢，感到身心有一种清安欢喜的变化，获得佛的力量，慈光加持，这就是信仰的提升了。
With this sincere mind, and these Buddha worshippers, if their way of worshiping or prostration is right, by doing this, maybe his heart at a certain time will be connected with Buddha. He will suddenly feel his body and his mind is light, joyfulness, and he is changed, and he will obtain Buddha's power. He will feel the compassion's light, empower himself, and his faith will be transcend. We call it the transcendence of the faith. From the faith that is elevating to wisdom and the deeper faith.
第四种是念佛的人，他随缘来念释迦牟尼佛、阿弥陀佛、药师佛、观世音菩萨等等，念佛感觉佛与自己同在。
The fourth type is the Buddha chanter. Buddha chanter, they chant the Shakyamuni Buddha, Amitabha, Medicine Buddha, Avalokiteshvara Buddha. When they chant, slowly they will feel they are with the Buddha, like Buddha is next to them.
所谓朝朝供佛起，那么念佛呢，就感觉到身心舒畅、清安自在，烦恼减少，心开意解，自然就欢喜念佛了。
There is also a saying called "Every morning I wake up with Buddha," because these people they chant so much, they can feel they are with Buddha every day. So by keep chanting the Buddha, they feel the Buddha is inside their heart, in their mind, and they feel their body and the mind are very comfortable, very calming, and their vexation is decreased. They become joyfulness, their heart is open, and they will be more joyfulness to chant the Buddha.
第五种是学佛的人，他觉得佛法浩瀚精深，他要钻研，不断的学习经典，跟读义理，把佛学当作一种学问去学习、体会，学到佛陀的慈悲与智慧。
The fifth type is called the Buddha scholar. Those Buddha scholars, they feel Buddhism is humongous, is huge, have so many sutras and so deep. They should keep a study, never stop a study. They will go very deep to the sutra, understand the principles and the difference of each lineage, and then we will take Buddhism as a scholastic work to study, to learn, to try, and they try to find the Buddha's compassion and wisdom from the study.
第6种是行佛的人，他将所学的义理用到日常生活当中，慈悲喜舍，行四摄法，六度万行，行佛所行，做佛所做。
Now, finally, the sixth type we call Dharma practitioner. The Dharma practitioner apply the Buddha principle to their life. They are compassion. They are doing charity. They are always joyfulness, and they do 6 paramita. They do all the good Buddha work, and they do Kachari. That means 4 type of the Bodhisattva's way, which is a kind word and bestowing beneficial act and the charity, and they want to understand the Buddhism by applying to the everyday life.
佛教讲解行并重，福慧双修，都在告诉我们，学佛不能只是在义理上钻研，应该要在生活中体验。
In Buddhism, we talk about practice and understanding is both important. Gaining the wisdom and getting the merit is both important. As a Buddhist, we cannot just study the Buddha Sutra. We need to apply it in our life to verify it actually works. We actually understand it, and we can do it diligently.
透过身体力行，那么呢，渐渐的融入到我们的身心，这样才能够成为自己血液里面的养分，如此才真正得到佛法的受用。
By doing it diligently, the Buddha will immerse into our body and the mind, become one part of ourselves, become the nutrition. The Dharma will become the nutrition in our blood, and we can understand how to use the Buddhism.
所以我们知道佛法这么殊胜，在中国有一句话说：“莫待老来方学道，孤魂竟是少年人。”
So the Buddhism is so great. We need to learn Buddhism while we are young. In Chinese, we have a saying, "Don't wait till you are old to learn Buddhism." Those ghosts who died early are young men. So there are 6 types of Buddhists, and you see many types, but we need to be Dharma practitioner.
有一个人，他死了之后，小鬼把他带到阎罗王面前。
Now I'm going to telling a story. A person, he passed away, and a ghost king just take him to the Yama, the king of the hell.
他非常的不服气，跟阎罗王说：“为什么把我抓来这里呢？”
And he feel angry. He feel not just. He told Yama, the king of the underworld, say, "Why do you take me here?
你都没有事先通知我，就把我带来这里了。
It is not fair for you to take me down here to the underworld because you didn't tell me earlier. You have not sent me any notice."
阎罗王告诉他：“我给你寄了3封信，难道你都没收到吗？”
The Yama, the king of the hell, says, "I sent 3 letters to you. You didn't receive?"
他想一想，我完全没有收到你给我的信啊。
The man replied, "No, I did not get anything from you."
阎罗王说：“你想一想，第1封信在你40多岁的时候，你是不是眼睛慢慢的老花了？”
The Yama says, "Well, the first letter, when you are around 40, you cannot see well. You cannot see clear, right?"
他想一想，确实40多岁的时候，他已经有老花眼了。
The man think, yes, for I am 40 and my sight is decreasing.
那他问阎罗王，第二封信呢？
And he asked, well, this is the first letter, but just one. How about the second letter?
阎罗王告诉他，在你50多岁的时候，你的头发慢慢白了。
The Yama said, when you are around 50, didn't your hair turn white?
这是第二封信，你有收到吗？
That's the second letter. Didn't you receive it?
他想一想，确实有收到。他又问阎罗王：“那第三封信呢？”
The man said, yes, well, I got it. But how about the third?
阎罗王告诉他，在你60多岁的时候，你的牙齿是不是慢慢掉了啊？这就是第三封信。
The Yama says, when you are 60 years old, your tooth is falling. That's the third letter.
这就是告诉我们无常迅速，我们必须把握我们有限的生命来修学佛道。
This story tells us the time passes fast. The world is always changing. We need to always take our time seriously, precious time, and diligent practice Buddhism.
今天我们为什么要来谈菩萨道这个主题呢？
So, why are we discussing about Bodhisattva's act today?
菩萨就是菩提萨埵，它的意思，菩提代表觉悟，代表智慧，代表道。
Because Bodhisattva is Bodhisattva. Bodhi is awareness, the wisdom, the way to enlightenment.
萨埵就是众生，就是有情的意思，所以菩提萨埵翻成菩萨，就是一个发大心走向觉悟成佛的人。
Sattva means sentient beings. And as a bodhisattva is those who have great vows, want working towards enlightenment and work on the Buddha's path.
总而言之，就是一位上求佛道、下化众生、发大心的行者。
So in general, a bodhisattva is a practitioner who use his wisdom to seeking for Buddhahood and use his great wisdom to transcend the sentient beings.
他必须修诸波罗蜜，也能够自利利他、自觉觉他。
As a bodhisattva practitioner, he need to practice all the paramita dharma method, and he need to aware himself and aware others, and benefit himself, also benefit others.
在华严经中说，菩萨看到众生受苦，而生起大悲心，依大悲心而发菩提心，依菩提心而发阿耨多罗三藐三菩提心。
In the Avatamsaka Sutra, the sutra says, a bodhisattva observe the sentient beings are suffering, and a bodhisattva arise the Maha Karuna, great compassion mind. And by this great compassion mind, he arise bodhicitta.
这个菩提心是非常殊胜的。
This bodhicitta is very miraculous.
过去呢，有一位小沙弥，他跟着他的师父进到城里去办事情。
While the bodhicitta is most important, I'm going to share a story with everyone. There is a small monk. His old master, his old venerables took him to the city.
当他在路上走的时候，思维到众生这么苦难，遭受无常的逼迫，他应该发起无上菩提心，发起大悲心，来救度一切众生。
So the little monk is following the old master walking into the city. As the little monk is walking, he think, the sentient being is so suffering. I must have the highest compassion mind. And he arise the bodhi mind, the bodhicitta,
这个时候，他的师父回头，将他身上的行李换他背，请小沙弥走在前面。
The old venerables observed his body might arise, so he turned back and looking at the small monk, he said, "Let me carry your luggage, and please walk in front of me." So
又走了一段路之后啊，这小沙弥他在想，菩萨道要那么长的时间，难行能行，难忍能忍，真的是做不到，还是自己好好修行，自我解脱就好了。
So the little monk don't have to carry the luggage, and he walking in front of the old master, and as he walk, he start to think again. The Bodhisattva's way is so hard. I have to do so much, learn so much, and the sentient being is so hard to teach. Maybe I should just stay in my temple and practice by myself.
这时候，他师父又叫他回来，将行李交给他，换师父走在前面，小沙弥在后面跟着。
Suddenly, his old master observed his mind. He turned back, say, "Hey, carry the luggage and walk behind me."
一路上来来回回，这样子3次。
So they're just walking to the city, and like this, he keep changing his mind, and the old master keep reminding him. So they walk in the front, in the back, 3 times.
这时候小沙弥就有疑惑，就问师父说：“为什么前前后后这样子3次呢？一下子我走前面，一下子你走前面呢？”
So the young monk get confused. Finally, he say, "Hey, old master, why do you keep carrying the luggage for me and give me back the luggage and walking in front of me and let me walk in front of you for 3 times? What are you doing?"
师父说：“当你发大心，要度化众生，这样的一个大慈悲心、大愿力，当然你很伟大，你应该走在前面。”
The old master told the young monk, "Every time when you arise the Bodhi mind, the great compassion mind, you want to transcend the sentient beings. You are great Bodhisattva. I shall respect you. Of course, you are going to walk in front of me, and I will carry your luggage."
当你退失了这个菩提心，你想要自我解脱的时候，这时候我是师父，你是徒弟，你当然要走在我后面。
But when you lost your bodhicitta, your body mind, and you lost your compassion, want to practice by yourself, hey, I'm your master, you are my disciple. Go carry the luggage and walk behind me.
哦，那我们就知道了，发菩提心是这么样的伟大，这么样的重要了。
So this story tells us bodhicitta, body mind is so important. It's very important. It's the most important.
在华严经当中，也告诉我们，十方诸佛一一皆在因地发菩提心。
In Avatamsaka Sutra, it says, "O Buddha, from 10 directions, all arise the bodhicitta when they are still in the practice in the beginning."
菩提心能生出一切诸菩萨行，三世如来皆从菩提心而出生故。
Also in Avatam Sutra says, "Bodhicitta arise, all bodhisattvas act coming from their bodhicitta, and all Buddha from past, now, and the future are coming out from bodhicitta."
若有众生能发阿耨多罗三藐三菩提心，是为稀有。菩提心者，犹如种子，能生一切佛法故。
If any sentient beings can arise their Anuttara Samyak Sambuddha or bodhicitta, it is very scarce, very rare. Bodhicitta is like a seed. It can born all the Dharma. It can give birth to all the Dharma.
又说，如果不发菩提心， 犹如耕田不播种。
The sutra also says, if a practitioner did not have their buddhi mind, bodhicitta arise, it is just like farming without planting the seed.
所以发菩提心，当下你就是菩萨，菩萨为因，成佛为果。
So, from this sutra text, we can know the moment our bodhi mind arise, we are the bodhisattva. Bodhisattva is the cause. Buddha is the result.
这只是约道理而说，若是真的要实践，就要经过三皈依、受持五戒、菩萨戒，一一循进入门。
But what should a bodhisattva do? Of course, the bodhicitta is the first thing and the most important by the principle. But if we want to actually to reach Buddhahood, a bodhisattva still have to go through 6 paramita, 5 precepts, and the bodhisattva's precept follow each one of the steps.
紧接着就要奉行菩萨的六度四摄。所谓的六度，就是布施、持戒、忍辱、精进、禅定、智慧，而四摄法就是布施、爱语、力行、同事。
And next, the bodhisattva have some works to do. The bodhisattva's works are 6 paramita and the Katwari, or in Pali, Katini. 6 paramita is bestowing, precept, patience, diligence, meditation, and wisdom. And the Katwari, or 4 dharma, is bestowing, saying kind word, beneficial action, and skillful means.
说白了，就是给人欢喜，给人信心，给人方便，给人希望。
And let me put it in a simple way. This 4 Katwari says give people joyfulness, give people faith, give people hope, and give people convenience.
华严经也特别将菩萨的位阶，将它说得非常的清楚。
In the Avatamsaka Sutra, it describes the Buddha's steps, levels in very detailed way.
第一个是实性位，
The first is 10 faith.
在这个阶段是归信是圣谛三法印。
And in these steps, in the 10 faith is 4 steps and 3 Dharma seal.
接着呢，进入到十住的时候，就会修学四念住。
And when we go to the 10 stages, we are going to study 4 mind observation.
接着进入到实行位的时候，就是以出世的心来行入世的事业。
And the next is going to the 10 act of Bodhisattva. And we can put in a simple way, the 10 act of Bodhisattva is use the monk Senka might to do the mundane affair.
我们可以看到佛光山慈济我们现在看到这是慈济功德会，它以慈悲心，只要世界某个角落发生了天灾人祸，它就会第一时间去付出。
So I'm going to show example of use the monk's mind or empty mind to do the mundane affair. For example, in Taiwan, there is a foundation called the Tzu Chi Foundation. It's a charity foundation. They always do the rescue work. The first moment there are any disaster happened, they will be there.
这就是人间菩萨行的一个示范。
It is exemplary of Bodhisattva's act in the mundane world.
接着我们来看这个法鼓山是安定人心，带领着大家身心安定。
And also there is in Taiwan, there is a Dharma Zhuang Mountain. It's a big monastery. Their mundane work is they bring the calmness to the people.
佛
Teach
光山用智慧教育来度化众生，
in
教
Taiwan,
育众生。
in Taiwan, there is a Buddha-led mountain, a huge monastery. They do mostly education, spread the Buddha's teaching.
佛青会代表着带领着青年的传承，佛教一脉的相传。
And there is a organization, Chinese Young Buddhist Association. It do the teaching work to passing down the lineage, to pass down to the teaching to the youth, to continue our lineage.
在这几年，佛青会也致力在推动国际佛诞文化节。
In these several years, Chinese Young Buddhist Association is working very hard and emphasized on the promotion of International Vesak Days, Vesak Festival.
我们都知道，12月份全球在庆耶诞，那么5月份全球都在庆佛诞。
We all know that in the December, people celebrating for Christmas, and during the May, people celebrating for Vesak or Buddha's birthday.
佛青会透过庆祝佛诞，也办了一系列的活动，包括净滩、植树。
Chinese Youth Buddhist Association does a lot work and event in the International Vesak Buddha Day cultural festivals. We do the tree planting many trees, and we cleaning the beach to protect the environment.
因为众生的心生病了，所以呢，带领着众生来抚慰这个地球。那么植树、净滩、净海，让下一代有更健康的空间。
Because sentient beings' mind is polluted, so by planting the tree, by cleaning the beaches, by cleaning the beach, the environment will be clean. It will symbolize we also clean our mind and we protect our own environment.
我们也举办着千声托钵，
And we also do the mendicant, the holding the bowl to, yeah.
透过沿路的托钵，让大众看到僧团的庄严。
By doing mendicant, we holding our bowl walking across the street, and we let the people see the Senka hood. The Senka group is magnificent.
自古以来，佛陀及很多的圣者，都是透过走路践行来弘传佛法。
From the ancient time, the ancient masters and the Buddha, they are all propagating Buddhism by walking.
所以呢，我们近年来大力推动国际佛诞文化节。我们知道，没有释迦牟尼佛的诞生，就没有佛教。
So recently, in Taiwan, we Buddhist groups, we work very hard on promoting International Vesak cultural festival to make people remember Buddha's birthday, because without the Buddha, there will be no Buddhism.
借着庆祝佛诞，让大家了解佛法，人人存好心，做好事，说好话。
And by doing the Vesak cultural festival, we let the people understanding Buddhism and knowing more about the Buddhism, and they will be saying nice word, doing right things, and having a right kind of mind.
秉持的悲智愿行，吸引年轻人来认识佛陀、亲近佛法，来体会佛陀的慈悲与无私。
So by doing those cultural event, Buddha's birthday, we try to attract the young men to knowing Buddha, knowing Buddhism, understand Buddhism's compassion and wisdom, to get closer to Buddhism and to feel, to understand Buddha's selfless promotion of compassion, and they will have the right mind, kind mind, and the positive mind to benefit the people.
进而以正向善念来利益人群。
To benefit people with a positive and a kind mind.
接着我们就进入到菩萨位阶的10回向。
Now we are going to discuss about Buddha's stages. There is one of the stages called the 10 refuge.
回向分为上回向跟下回向，上回向就是上求佛道，下回向就是下化众生。
The refuges, 10 refuges, can be separated into up and down. Going up, we are seeking for Buddhahood. Going down, we are transcending and teaching the sentient beings.
我们将所有修学的功德，汇集三传佛教三传的高僧大德，一起来推动世界和平。我们也邀约了各宗教的领袖来宗教会谈，来共同为地球的和平做一份的努力。
So 10 refuge is like returning, means because we are going down, we are transcending the sentient beings. We need to do the work to propagate the Dharma, to give people Buddhist education. So for example of what we are doing, in Taiwan, we Buddhist groups, we do a lot of teaching work. For example, we promoting the peace. We have we go to Vaticans, we see the Pope, we are promoting peace between Buddhist and the Catholic, and we are promoting the three lineage. We gather the Theravada, Mahayana, Vajrayana, and we have an event together. We hold a conference of three traditions to make three traditions understand more, to understand each other, and discuss how to passing down of the Buddhism and the lineages.
接下来菩萨的修行进入到实地等觉妙觉，整个华严经的核心用4句话来概括，就是善用其心。
And the next we are going to discuss about the 10 levels and the master awareness and the superior awareness. It's like a master degree and a PhD degree, the final 2 stages of Bodhisattva. And if we are trying to conclude what the Avatamsaka Sutra trying to say, we can conclude in the 4 simple words. 善用其心. Well, in Chinese, there's 4 letters. It basically says, use your mind right, or use your mind well.
众生的心，众生的习气难调难服，菩萨行必须了解众生的心。
The sentient beings or people's mind habit is very hard to persuade, very hard to change. So by helping transcending sentient beings, a bodhisattva must understand each sentient being's mind, understand everyone's mind first.
有一个比喻说得很好，有一个大门，外面呢有一个大锁，锁住它；有一个铁桥、铁锤啊，它怎么敲就是敲不动。
So I'm going to make an example here. For example, there is a door, a big iron door with a big iron lock, and I'm using a hammer, a big iron hammer, trying to open the lock.
任它再大的力气都没办法撬动它，将大门打开。
So I'm waving the big hammer to the lock, but it doesn't matter how hard I use hammer to strike the lock, I cannot open it.
这个时候，一个小小的钥匙 说着他的身影进入到锁里面，轻轻一转就打开了。
Suddenly, I hold a small key. The key is very small. I insert the key into the big lock and I turn it very softly. The lock is open. The door is open.
在华严经里面，你只要懂得善用其心，你就能够入解脱门，入法界。
In Avatamsaka Sutra, if you use your mind right, if you use your mind well, you can go into the door of liberation and you can achieve Buddhahood.
所以这个故事告诉我们，生活当中不能硬碰硬，我们应该用柔软的心打开心结。
So this example, this story told us in our life, for all the situation we are in, we cannot use hard way. We cannot use hard way to conquer everything. We need to make sure our heart, our mind is soft. Use the soft mind to open the lock of other people, and we can simply solve all the situation.
正向的面对人生，当我们遇到挫折、困难的时候，能够面对它、接受它、处理它、放下它，过着自由自在的人生。
So we need to face our life with positive mind. When we have obstacles, troubles, we can face it, accept it, handle it, dropping it. So our life will be free.
自古以来，有很多的高僧大德都能够在生死当中自由自在的来去。
In the past to now, there are many old masters, high-level masters. They can come and go as well.
这些老和尚的成就是让我们敬仰的，尤其是华严中有一位祖师大德，叫做惠山老和尚。他呢预知时至，告诉弟子们他要舍报了。结果呢，弟子留着他多住一晚，隔天早上他就站着往生了。
So these old masters, they can come and go as their wish. That's very, very rare, very powerful. That's very admirable. For example, there is a lineage, patriarch of the Huayan lineage. Huayan Jing is Avatamsaka Sutra. In this lineage, there is an old master called the Huisan master. He say, "Oh, time is right. I'm going to go to next world." And he said, "I'm going now." And his disciples say, "Oh, wait, can you stay for one more night?" This old master say, "Yes, why not?" So he stayed for one more night. And the next morning, he just say, "Okay, bye-bye." He just left. So he just sitting there and just left. So it's very this old master's practice is very admirable.
这个世间还有很多的善知识都是乘愿而来的，所以菩萨不急于当生修行成就，而愿生生世世来度化苦难的众生。
So in the Avatamsaka Sutra talks about the Buddhism's universe, time, space, and the system, and they give a different view of life for the Mahayana practitioner. So we are not in hurry to achieve in this lifetime, but we make a great vows that in each of the lifetime we are coming back as a Bodhisattva to help people, help sentient beings from their suffering.
佛心为己心，佛智为己智。在《华严经·普贤行愿品》里面提到，虚空界尽，众生业尽，众生烦恼尽，我愿无有穷尽，身语意业无有疲厌。
Buddha's mind is my mind. Buddha's will is my will. In the Avatamsaka Sutra, there is one of the most important chapter called the Aspiration of Bodhisattva Samantam Bhadra chapter. It says, The space has limit. The sentient being's karma have a limit. The sentient being's fixation have a limit. But my vows have no limit. My body, my word, my speech, my mind's karma will never be tired.
北传的法师发大心，行菩萨道，度化众生，断烦恼，免轮回。
The Bodhisattvas act in Mahayana. We make great vows, always help transcend people, sentient beings, always cessation of our troubled mind.
我们一起来发愿，今生没有完成，下一世再来做；下一世没有完成，下下世我们再将它继续推动。
Let's make the great vow together. If we cannot complete Buddhahood and the Bodhisattva's work this life, we are coming back in the next lifetime to do it. If we cannot finish Bodhisattva's work in next lifetime, we are coming back next life until forever.
佛法在于实践，但愿我们都做如来的行者，大家都是大菩萨，将爱与善心善念散播出去，愿天下无灾无难，疫情早日消弭，世界和平，全民安乐。
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to my Dharma speech and my sharing tonight. Now I'm going to make a prayer for everyone. Let's pray. Buddhism emphasize on practice. Let's all make a wish to become Buddha's patronage, to become Buddha's practitioner. Everyone is big Bodhisattva. And let's give love and kind mind, kind heart to spread this love and kindness to whole world. Let's wish whole world have no disaster, no catastrophe, no suffering, and let's wish COVID-19 can cease and stop as soon as possible. Let's wish world can be peaceful and wish everyone have joyfulness and happiness. Thank you, Amitofo.
Thank you, Venerable, for the wonderful teaching. Now we can take up some questions from the audience, if they have. I would like to request the audience to kindly raise their virtual hand if they have a question.
他们要问问题。
Is there any question among the audience? Seems, I think there is no question among the audience. So we'll wrap up here. So now I would like to request Professor Dr. Christy Chang, President, International Buddhist Confederation, to kindly deliver a vote of thanks. Dr. Christy Chang, over to you, please.
张玉玲来说谢谢，谢谢。
谢谢张宇。
Yeah, Professor Christy, you're not audible, Professor.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was not able to unmute myself just now. Anyway, thank you. So thank you, Venerable 谢谢师父. Thank you so much for this very enlightening Dhamma talk. Well, actually, I have met Venerable Da Hui, which actually means great wisdom. I have met Venerable in various occasions. And if you see the, the tea set, the teacup, You could see also Venerable is a great tea master. I have had the great fortune to drink the wonderful tea that the Venerable has made. But I never had this opportunity to listen to Venerable's Dhamma talk until tonight. Thanks to IBC's platform, it's amazing how I managed to finally learn from Venerable about his Dharma wisdom on this interesting international platform. And I also want to thank Brother William Chung for having completed this very challenging task. It's not easy at all to be translating, especially for this Avatamsaka Sutra. Really, it's all, this is really the essence of the Mahayana Chinese tradition. It's all in Avatamsaka Sutra, as Venerable has just now very skillfully presented. It's all about bodhicitta. It's all about the bodhisattva compassionate actions. And in the end, near the end, Venerable Da Hui has also mentioned this Samantabhadra Bodhisattva's great vows. And this is exactly the essence of Avatamsaka Sutra. In the Mahayana Chinese tradition, we all, try to memorize these 10 vows, 普贤十愿. So if I may, in order to thank Venerable Da Hui for his wonderful, wonderful Dhamma talk.
Thank you.
On behalf of IBC, let me also try to share Avatam, the Samantabhadra's 10 vows through singing. So let me do that both in Chinese and English. 师父，我说为了要感谢您的佛法开示，终于听到您的开示哈，竟然是在这样的一个场合，说喝过了您的这个很美妙的这个禅茶，然后也碰过师父这么多次，但是呢，竟然是要在这样的一个国际，而且在空中才听到师父这么棒，真的是很伟大智慧的一个开示，感恩师父。那我呢也代表 IBC 在这里要感恩师父，然后也请师父容许我，因为您提到了普贤行愿，所以我用歌声来献这个普贤十愿。礼敬诸佛，称赞如来，广修供养，忏悔业障，随喜功德，请转法轮，请佛住世，常随佛学，恒顺众生，普皆回向，念念相续，无有间断。Homage to all Buddha, praise Tathagata, practice giving, confess all wrongs, rejoice in all merits, turn a Dharma wills. O Buddhas, please stay, so we learn all the way. Be one with all, share all merits, moment to moment. year after year. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Amida. Amida. Amitofo. And back to you, Sister Pansol. Thank you.
And I would like to extend my thanks for Brother William Chang for joining us today. With this, we have come to the end of today's program. We were looking forward to having you all again on 6th of May for our next Dhamma talk. The updates of the next program is on our website, website ibcworld.org. Thank you so much.